Big news from India's media industry. Sony's India arm SPNI is going through a major shake-up. Jobs are at risk, leaders are being reshuffled, and the entire business model is being rethought. This isn't just restructuring, this is survival mode. Hi, this is Indranil and you are watching Quick Bite in our channel The Spotlight Beyond Profession. Culver Max Entertainment, which runs Sony Pictures Networks India, owns 28 TV channels, Sony Entertainment Television, Sony Max, Sony SAB, and more, plus the streaming platform SonyLIV. Now sources say over 100 employees may lose their jobs and more changes are coming. What exactly is changing? Post-production work may be outsourced. That alone could impact a large number of roles. More job cuts are expected in marketing, advertising sales, and broadcast operations and network engineering, the team that handles back-end technical operations. A new organizational structure is expected by the end of this month. This is the first big strategic move under new CEO Gaurav Banerjee, who took charge in August 2024. The company had started restructuring earlier this year, but now it's going full speed. SPNI says this evolution is aligned with its long-term strategy, but what's forcing this change? The big problem? TV is declining. Linear television, the old cable and satellite model, is losing viewers and advertisers. And digital revenue, including SonyLIV, is still not strong enough to fully replace TV losses. So money is leaking from both sides. Now look at the numbers from financial year 2025. Employee benefit costs jumped 21% to 652 crore. Net profit nearly halved from 843 crore to 456 crore. Revenue fell 4.4% to 6,151 crore. But expenses rose 5.6% to 5,770 crore. That's a dangerous combination. Lower income, higher cost. So what's the solution? Cut costs, merge roles, give more work to fewer leaders, and redesign both TV and digital strategies. Senior management is also being reshuffled. Some leaders may handle multiple roles. Revenue functions may be consolidated. Efficiency is the new priority. This change didn't start today. Over the last 2 years, several top executives have exited. Neeraj Vyas, former head of Sony TV, Sandeep Mehrotra, ad sales head, Danish Khan, SonyLIV head. Leadership has already been unstable. Now the system itself is being redesigned. Why does this matter globally? Sony Pictures Entertainment gets around 10% of its global revenue and profit from India. That makes India one of its biggest markets outside the United States. Sony is also one of the last major US media giant still operating strongly in India, along with Warner Bros. Discovery. So failure here is not an option. And Sony is not alone. JioStar and Zee Entertainment have also cut staff in recent years. After the merger of Star India and Viacom18, JioStar alone reduced over 500 jobs. The entire media industry is under pressure. Why this happening everywhere? Because viewers are moving online. Ad money is shifting to digital. Content costs are rising and competition is brutal. TV is shrinking. Streaming is growing but slowly and expensively. Profit is harder than popularity. So what does SPNI really want? A linear team, lower fixed cost, stronger digital focus, smarter leadership structure, not growth at any cost but survival with control. But for employees, this is painful. Layoffs don't show on balance sheets, they show on lives. For companies, it's strategy. For people, it's uncertainty. This is the human side of business transformation. This story is not just about Sony, it's about the future of media. TV is no longer king. Digital is powerful but expensive. Only flexible, fast, and focused companies will survive. So the big question is, can Sony balance creativity with cost? Can SonyLIV grow fast enough? Can leadership rebuild trust and performance? Because in today's media world, brand name is not enough. Only results matter. This restructuring is not just cost cutting, it's a warning sign. Media is changing, jobs are changing, business models are breaking and rebuilding. Those who adapt will lead, those who don't will disappear. Please subscribe the Spotlight Beyond Profession, where we decode businesses and change beyond headlines. Thank you very much for watching and signing it off.